To prove this equation, v equal to u plus at. Here the v is the initial, v is the final velocity. V is the final velocity of a moving object. U is the initial velocity of an object. Okay, here A is the acceleration, T is the time. Okay, this is the velocity of an object after time t or at time t. Next, this is the initial velocity. U is called as initial velocity of an object. Next, A is the acceleration. Next, here t is the time. This one only description. Next, initial velocity. The body is changing. Body is moving with a velocity of body is initial velocity is u. After time t, after time t moves distance s and gain velocity v. I am repeating, velocity of body is equal to u, means initial velocity. After time t, it moves a distance called as s, and gain velocity v. V is the final velocity, u is the initial velocity. Then change in the velocity equal to change in velocity equal to change in the velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity. Okay, this change in time t, in time t, the change in the velocity is v minus u. Then for unit time, how much change is there? Okay, then cross multiply here 1 into v minus u means v minus u only. Then divided by t. Okay, this is the change in the velocity per unit time. Change in velocity in unit time. One means unit time. For unit time, how much? For t time t, change in velocity is v minus u. Then for unit time, what is the change in the velocity? Cross multiply 1 into v minus u means v minus u only divided by time t. Okay, this is the change in the velocity per unit time. This change in the velocity per unit time is called as rate of change of velocity. Therefore, rate of change of velocity is equal to v minus u by t. Rate of change of velocity per unit time is called as rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity is equal to rate of change of, I am repeating, rate of change of velocity equal to v minus u by t. This rate of change of velocity also called as acceleration. Rate of change of velocity also called as acceleration. Therefore, acceleration A is equal v minus u divided by t. Then cross multiply at is equal to v minus u. At equal to v minus u. Then transpose minus u from right hand side to left hand side. Then we will get an expression v is equal to, if u is transposed to this side, minus u become a plus u. Then we will get an expression of the form v is equal to u plus at. This is the final formula of this expression. I'm repeating once again. To prove that v is equal to u plus at. Here v is the final velocity of an object. Next to u is the initial velocity of an object. A is the acceleration. T is the time t. Here velocity of an object is, initial velocity is u. Then it after time t it moves a distance s, then gaining the velocity, final velocity v. Then change in the velocity is nothing but final velocity minus initial velocity. Okay, this change in velocity for time t, for time t for time t the change in the velocity is v minus u. For unit time means one time. Okay, the change of velocity means we have to cross multiply here 1 into v minus u divided by t. 1 into 1 into v minus u divided by time t. 1 into v minus u. We have written it at this position. Then divided by t time. Okay. Rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity equal to v minus u divided by t. This rate of change of velocity also called as acceleration. Therefore, we can write that acceleration A is equal to v minus u divided by t. Cross multiply A into t. A into t means at is equal to v minus u. Therefore, send the minus u to left hand side. That process is called as transposition. Okay, transpose minus u to left hand side. Therefore, minus u become a plus u. Minus u become a plus u. V is equal, if u is transposed to this side, ut p is equal u plus, if it is goes to this side, it become a plus u plus u plus at. V is equal u plus at.